we got the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the
Yeah.
Sith, which is my
Big
favorite
deal.
thing for this year. I don't know about you. I was
Oh, yeah.
in 5th grade, finishing 5th grade when Revenge of the Sith came out. So I remember going and watching it in the local theater vividly. I loaned my Star Wars. I had the original trilogy on DVD. Then I had episode 1 and 2 on DVD. I may have just had the VHS at that point, but maybe DVD. Either way, I loaned them to one of my teachers. And it was a small town, right? So like everyone knew everybody. And so as like a thank you, she took us to watch the movie, me and a couple friends. And so we went with like their family to watch the movie. I remember we went and ate out before it and then went and watched it. It was so fun. Like, cause you knew, even as however so old I was, 12 or 13 or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably not that old. I don't know. Either way, it came out in 2005, right?
Yeah.
Almost 12. So that was, you remember things like that. Going to the movie theater, seeing this whole Star Wars story finish. You knew Anakin was going to fall. You just didn't know exactly all the details how. You knew it wasn't going to be a happy ending.
Yeah.
And I mean, just sitting in there, and by the time they got to Mustafar, I mean, I was just like on the edge of my seat. Like, it was the greatest thing ever.
Absolutely. Yeah. I remember, man. It was, I had actually I had moved to where I am now in high school.
Okay.
And so I actually ended up going back to where I grew up to watch it with friends.
Yeah.
That I hadn't seen in a while. And we did like the midnight release thing.
Oh, yeah. That's
I have
so
that
fun.
memory firmly in my brain of just going back with old friends and doing the midnight release. It was so fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was it was such an interesting experience because it's the movie where you know where it goes, right? Like, that this does not end well at all. But man, kept us all on the edge of our seats and really capped off a really, really great emotional story of Anakin Skywalker. And so I'm pumped. I'm assuming we get a re-release. I'll be there.
They've got to, yeah.
Maybe I'll manage to come visit you again.
I was gonna
like
say,
we did with Phantom Menace.
Well, I think we could actually meet up halfay this time, since I'm not going to have an 8-month pregnant wife at the time.
That's fair. Yeah.
To my knowledge, I'm not going to. So yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I think we should go ahead and plan on that for when they do release it.
Man, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get on the ball though with the commemorative cups though, because
my gosh, how disappointed were you?
I really wanted that Phantom Menace cup.
I was so bummed.
So I'm gonna have to be on top of it this time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pre-order it from Cinemark or whatever they do. I may not even watch the movie at a Cinemark. I may just go
get the cup
and get the cup and then go watch it somewhere else. I won't even get a Coke in the cup. I'll just have the cup to have.
I just want the cup to drink out of whenever I want to.
So I do want to show you this. Okay. I don't know if you have seen the 20th anniversary logo yet, but it's cool. So this is nice. Shout out to Luke's Sabers. This is like a big Instagram account. And man, how cool is that? I don't know if they've officially released it yet, but yeah, that's awesome.
I love the very simple silhouette style. That's a great.
Yeah.
I love that. That's cool.
You gonna buy a T-shirt or something with that on it?
I mean, I feel like I have to now.
I think I'm going to.
That's so great.
I think I'm going to. I mean, look at that right there. I'm cool. For sure going to get a sticker to like put on my water bottle or something that is that. I mean, that is that's
so good because I mean, if you look at the logo, it's just two things. It's just Vader, and then it's the battle. But it's perfect. Like those two things and their simplicity. Like that really sums up the movie.
And
I love
the
it.
Dark there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. They killed it with that one. Not that they didn't do great with the Phantom Menace stuff. They did.
It was a lot. I liked it.
I still want a T-shirt, but it's busy, real busy.
But, yeah, there's a lot going on there.
It was essentially the whole poster just plastered on everything.
But I will say it felt a lot like the poster. Yeah. I mean, not exactly the same, but it felt similar to the poster like when the movie came out.
No, I know what you mean.
In a lot of ways. It was also very busy and very, very operatic, theatrical, with the looks and the poses. And but yeah.
over the top, which was good though. It was good for what it was. So I mean, I'm super pumped for all the merch that is going to come with this, the publicity. There's always this is like, I feel like 1000% not true, but it's going in all the Star Wars circles and has been forever. But the 4-hour George Lucas director's cut of Revenge of the Sith that people think exists, kind of like the Lord of the Rings cuts and stuff like that. Like, if that did exist, I mean, how many times are they going to kill Shak Ti if we've got to watch the 4 hours?
Yeah.
It
would because she dies a couple different ways,
like 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
Anakin
that cut would make a whole lot of sense. Yeah.
But I mean, obviously,
that's funny.
I would watch it.
Oh,
but
yeah, for sure.
Do you think they're going to do something like that? Like they're going to shock us and be like, hey, we've got some deleted scenes that you've never seen. I mean, George absolutely would pack a DVD with bonus features back in the day. So I feel like we've got what we've got, but that would be a welcome surprise.
Yeah, they might, but I don't see them. I feel like it'd have to be like a before, like an after the movie thing. Like I don't see them putting them in like in the actual movie.
Oh yeah, but just like they re-release it on it's like Steelback or something like that. Like they
like another home release. I got you.
Buy it.
Oh yeah, I could definitely. I mean, that's more bonus. Money, right? I could see them doing that.
Yeah, or put it in Disney Plus, just like a nice little thing to subscribers.
Extras, yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be cool if it did.
Yeah.
How emotional is it going to be watching Anakin scream "I hate you" on the big screen again?
Oh man, yeah, that's going to be intense. I mean, it still gets you just watching it at home. So it'll man, that'll be. I do hope we get a re-release. I'm expecting it at this point. Because man, I would love to see it again on the big screen.
Surround sound, Battle of the Heroes in 4K on the big screen. It's going to be.
That's the thing. I mean, everything,
nice.
The sound and the pictures. I mean, miles better than it was when it came out. It's like a whole new experience in some ways.
If you can imagine watching that on theater in rural Alabama in 2005, it's not the same.
Premiere experience.
Yes, not quite the same as it is now. So, I mean, I'm really pumped for it. Yeah. And also, I'm not one to buy rumble seats at a movie theater for the ones that give those experiences. But I would consider for this movie just because there's some really cool things at the end where they're fighting on Mustafar and you hear the lava and the explosions. And I think it would shake your seat to go with it.
That would be cool.
And I would probably consider spending the extra $5 to do that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been in a theater with rumble seats. So
you have been in one. You just haven't actually been to that section that has those seats.
Oh, okay.
We did not purchase those for the Phantom Menace.
Fair enough.
Yes, you have been, but we did not do that. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I do think also we're gonna get probably get some action figure re-releases, some Funko Pop stuff.
There'll definitely be a big merch release.
It would be cool if they dropped the Revenge of the Sith game on the Switch, you know how they do the ports on that, and you can play the old ones. I don't think that's already there. It would be cool if they put that on there because they have some alternate endings in that game that's really cool. I hope they go all out on that stuff.